So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So that's got things underway. Hazard looking to run onto it. He's picked his way through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Beckham. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Rodri.
Rijkaard. Nesta. And it's Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bergkamp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Rodri.
Mbappe. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Mbappe.
Inter really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
Figo. And here's Van Basten. And this is... it's Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Drogba really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Figo. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Rodri.
Mbappe. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
What a throw in. Adams. Here's Rodri. Bastoni. Out to the left it goes. And it's Azar. Alexander-Arnold tries making a foray down the right. Looking for options for movement. Nakata has created one goal already. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. More and more pressure on the ball here. Beckham. And it's Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Basten. Now it's Drogba. That has been slung wide. Hazard. An instinctive delivery.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Spread out to the left. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri. And it's Nakata. And the through ball. Van Basten! No mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Serginho gets a foot in here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo.
And the second half gets underway. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Messi. Oh, important interception. Bastoni going vertical. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rodri. Drogba. Nakata.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pass somewhat off target. Raul, and here's Nakata. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, what has happened here? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Figo. Figo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He shifted it to the flank. Hazard with a... Oh, smashing header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A case now of complete control.
L'affluenza di
pretty loose
quest'oggi è di
pass.
80.953
Rodri.
spettatori.
60 minutes played. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Serginho. And the return pass. And here's Neymar. Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run. Great chance! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. And he gets big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Beckham. Cross to the back post.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Rijkaard running with the ball. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Great vision. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Numero
actually.
15. Numero 24. Numero 9. Drogba. Lasciano il campo per
Well, that
il
tackle
numero
was certainly
14,
sturdy.
Il numero 7. Il numero 17.
He's a
il
sharp
numero
little ball
11.
here.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Nunez! And that would have been some goal.
Nunez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Saka! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Beckham. Now he's off and running. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. Palmer. He's looking wide. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. It's Neymar! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Serginho driving forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nunez! He's got a goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Neymar. He is through here. Delivers the ball. Up he goes! He has done it! And they are right back within touch! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
He's got through! He's scored! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So now the difference is 3. Van Basten threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, they could be caught. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. Not a defender in sight. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Inter Milan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more... Inter Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Inter Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Just eases him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Van Basten. Yamal. And this is Van Basten. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Di Marco. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Adams gets a foot in here. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Basten.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
That has ended up in no man's land. Raul. Now it's Van Basten. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neymar.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Van Basten. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Drogba. Inter Milan do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Raul. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri. And this is Drogba. And this is Nakata. He's found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
A header! Goal! Inter! And we have liftoff. Liftoff to a higher level, ignited by this most high caliber of players. Beckham duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Back into the middle. He's having a go! Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Cannavaro. It'll be a throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Hazard, nicely shaped cross. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Beckham carries the ball down the right. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, another save.
Forlan really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's clever. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, a callous act that was used to rescue a desperate moment, Peter. They dug a deep hole for themselves there.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Beckham! It's hit the upright. Raul. Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Nakata. To Azar. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Inter Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are back on the way.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And this is Van Basten, and here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a shade optimistic. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nicely spread. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Forlan looks to get on the end of this. Neymar, and they're back on the ball again. Beckham tries making a foray down the right. Nakata. It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Inter Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous... He's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Adams is the guilty party there. Spectacular save!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Drogba. Oh, they could be caught out here. Throw-in. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So, Jim, tell me this. Real chance! Goal, Italy! First blood drawn. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Vlahovic. And it's Messi. Italy disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Drogba looking to get on the end of this. Van Basten. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. He's having a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Rashford.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Drogba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hazard. Drogba goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham with the cross. And that should get the job done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, what has happened here? Swings in across. Inter Milan do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
He's got away. And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Now it's Drogba. And there's... It's Van Basten! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Italy really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. Baresi gets across and deals with it. Rodri. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Eder Militao. He is just caressing the ball. Chance to delete. He gets big. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's had it taken off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. In with the challenge. Drogba goes steaming forward. And it's Rodri. Rashford engages and forces him off the ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Hazard. No luck with that dink over the top. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now that's well seen too. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Raul. And this is Van Basten. He's having a shot! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Inter certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Van Basten. Rodri. Messi. Messi's cross. Oh, smashing header! Hazard. Here's Nakata. And it's played in here. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Beckham. He slings it. Big header! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bastoni. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And this is Van Basten. It's a searching pass. Gets his head on it! Goal! Inter! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, climbs up big!
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Raul. Beckham. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Rodri. Beckham. Van Dijk clears it away. And it's Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham. Hangs in across.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
This looks promising. Raul. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. This is promising. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Rodri. Rashford. Strong running down that left flank.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 15. Numero 13. Beckham. Numero 9. Drogba.
Martinelli.
Lasciano il campo per
Now it's Vlahovic.
il numero 14. Il numero
Palmer.
17.
Inter Milan, close now to seeing this one through to the end. Driving on and making good progress. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. 4 added minutes on the board. Vlahovic. Van Nistelrooy. Palmer. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Van Basten. He's found Van Basten! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Off we go then. That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Romario! Harmlessly behind. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see.
It's Asa! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Van Basten! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, that's well spotted. Guardiola. Ronaldinho. Beckham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Azar! Missed by a fraction. Azar. Ball's played through. Now it's Nakata. Nakata with terrific header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Up he goes! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now they can spring out of defence. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
That's a cute ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And he's away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Cross needs... He's got tall. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Assegnato al 23esimo minuto, numero 14.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bebeto. Raul. Van Basten. Beckham. Now it's Van Basten. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for... Applies the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho plays it short. Ball climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That's a promising run he's making on the right. It's a promising position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets through on his own. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. Adams wins the duel this time. Borussia Dortmund get their 4th corner. Ronaldinho goes short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Azar. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Bebeto. And he's been shifted off it.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
To stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's in space and looking for options. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nakata. Beckham. Nakata. Now it's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bastoni makes the interception. Now it's Van Basten. It's Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ronaldinho does well to get it back. Well, they've got it back in a... Pele! Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nakata. And Azar. Raul. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the big header. He will be livid with himself.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Pele.
Romario really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodri.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rodri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cadiolu. Aims beyond the defence. That is good alertness. Bastoni. A probing pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guardiola. Van Basten. And here's the chance to counter. Maldini gets a foot in here. Zico. Roberto Carlos. Pele. Looking for options for movement. Hoisted in. Rodri. Drogba. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Beckham. It's a threatening ball. There's no flag.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pele in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Incoming delivery. It's Nakata! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's whipped it across.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 24. Numero 13.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Lasciano il campo per
And he cuts out the supply.
il numero 7. Il numero 17.
Vigo chasing after it.
19. Il numero 11. Attenzione, un cambio.
That pass isn't the best.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Pedri. Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Signore e signori.